There's nothing to be scared about today. It's just another episode of On the Peg, and today we're going to take a quick look at DC Multiverse's Scarecrow. Who am I kidding at? We're going to take a look at Scarecrow, and we'll also have a surprise to look at as well. So let's take it off the peg and take a look. Are you scared? Because I'm not. It's me, the Mad Munchall Man. Well, you should be scared because you're watching my videos and this is my face you're looking at, but you're not here to look at my face. You're here to talk about toys. So as you can see today, we're talking about the DC Multiverse Scarecrow. But I got a surprise for you. We're not just talking about the Scarecrow. We're going to talk about the DC Multiverse Scarecrow variant. That's right. I got this guy oddly enough before I got this one. So we're going to talk about both of them. To begin with, Mr. McFarlane, Todd. Yeah, these are horrible. These suck. But I digress. I'm once again losing my mind about little flimsy bases. But let's talk about the figure. So we'll start off with the basic black one. Okay, I really like the sculpt. The face detail is really good. Hopefully you saw a good comparison of that when you saw it in the video. I am going to put a little video in right now to show two of them, but after I talk about him first. So I really like the detail in this figure. The fact that, you know, the legs got the brace, the face detail, the hands. This is a really good figure. However, I'm going to talk about something that I actually think is better. The variant. The variant is sort of like a copper brownish color. I know people think it's not going to be as scary, but I just find overall the effect of this one makes me think more Halloween, makes me think more actual Scarecrow. So I'm going to put in that little comparison video. All right, so as you can see, we've got the basic Scarecrow, nice and black. Let's compare him to the brown one. See, one of the things I really like about the detail in this is once you actually take a look at the detail, at the face sculpt, that is almost terrifying. That is a gorgeous variant. The colors are different. They're different enough to make it really good. So let's get back to talking about these wonderful toys. See, they're pretty much both really cool. I like them both. They're not as flexible as some of the other multiverse toys, but then again, whenever you do this big, thick jacket, they are going to be a little bit less posable. But overall, if you see either one of these things, pick them up. You know, there's a couple places I would suggest. For example, if you're in the States and you're watching this, of course, people go to Target, they go to Walmart. But if you're in Vancouver, I'm just saying, if you're in Vancouver, well, in Canada, we still have Toys R Us. They might still have some of these, but I haven't seen these at Toys R Us at all. But if you're in Vancouver, I suggest going down to Main and Broadway, 8th and Main to be precise, walk into that 8th Dimension comic book store, say hi to Nick, because guess what? Nick owns that store. It's a really cool store. You know, the 8th Dimension comic book store's got toys. They might have these. They got comic books. They got graphic novels. But more importantly, Nick's a nice guy. And if you're in Ottawa, I will tell you to go to the same place that managed to get me both of these guys. Head down to the Rideau Center, walk into EB Games, and I wish they would sponsor me because I have to budget and save for these things. Toys are not cheap. I'm just saying. I do without food. I do without a social life. It's so sad, but you have to have the toys. You must collect the toys. And if you're in Ireland, you know where I'm going to tell you to go. You're going to basically head down to Sub City Comics. That's right, Sub City Comics. The only place that I can think of in the entire world where you can get comic books by Robert Crowley, Nigel Flood, Irish superhero comics. Apart from that, they have regular comics. They got graphic novels. But more importantly, that's going to be your best place to find toys in Ireland. So once again, hit that like and subscribe. Share this video. Get the word out there. Because as you know, 100 likes equals one little mini Marvel Legend toy being opened. And we'll see you on the next On the Peg.